Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 16, Episode 6, Peace Interrupted. So we 48 hours after Kenya blew it. Oh, she blew it. She really blew it. She really blew it. Britt is at home. You know, it's the aftermath. All we get are the tears, the whimpering, the tears and the whimpering. She looking through social media. Her phone has just been ringing off the hook. And listen, I'm gonna grant you this. You have every right to feel a way about your past being put on display the way that it was. Now, you took the time to scrub the internet but to no avail. And I understand and empathize. As a woman, that is mortifying. Don't nobody want nothing coming back. You know, especially if you was out here like she was out here. However, I'm just not sorry, Bookie. We're just not sorry. You should have left that lady alone, and then maybe we wouldn't be here. Now, she mentions one of the pictures being the one where she's giving fellatio, that she was underage. That really takes us down another path if we are displaying images of underage. Like, bravo, what? Because if that's the case, why the fuck would y'all even air it? I'm confusion. Why would we air it if she was underage? That is really strange. Anyway, she gets a knock at the door. It's Kelly. Kelly comes over with the food. Oh, did y'all see how Britt's husband just didn't give a damn? He just didn't give a damn. He got up, and then, like, a husband seeing you break down in this manner or you're this upset, he's going to, you know, really embrace you. He stood up over her, leaned down like he was hugging his mama. Gave her one of those, oh, it's going to be all right, pat on the back, and that's that. I was like, okay, that was weird and very not affectionate, you know, coming from a husband. Anyway, Kelly drops by. She has food with her because, of course, Britt don't want to leave the house because everybody knows Britt. Everybody know Britt out here in these streets. Everybody knows what happened. Girl, I could have passed you at the Quick Trip and wouldn't have known. Girl, I didn't know you before them people said that this was coming on and you was gonna be on it. Trust me, you would have been out. You would have been okay out here in these streets. You would have been okay. But she didn't want to leave the house. So Kelly brought over some food. And she also has an IV specialist, you know, with her because the recent events have just stressed your girl. And so she just needs an IV. They sit down and talk about the recent events. Of course, Britt, no accountability. She ain't do nothing. She's a victim. Kenya is just a horrible person. Kelly wants to get the girls together so that the ladies can I guess console Britt. Moving on. Shemia has Kelly, Portia, Cynthia, Angela, and Drew over for a little chat and chew. Of course, we talk about Kenya's event and everybody's disdain for what she did. Kelly makes it clear that she still likes Kenya. And, you know, she wishes her much success and happiness. However, if it were her, wouldn't be no coming back from this. Wouldn't be no coming back. She couldn't forgive her. It's clear that, you know, this was premeditated, like all of it. Portia says she would also be done if it were her. There's no coming back from that. Shemia's mother is there, and she adds some wisdom. And since we're talking about, you know, wisdom, Angela, she asked Portia about, you know, her comment in regards to Charles. Like, what you meant by that? Because that was a little offensive. And Portia apologized and she said that it was just a joke. Okay, girl. She was just joking. She realized afterwards that she don't know that lady like that. And so she probably shouldn't be making those kind of jokes. Um, Drew, she was also invited. She comes. She's a little late. She joins the ladies out on the lanai. Drew is, dealing with the divorce. She talks about the living arrangement, him being in the basement, all of that. And Angela says, well, Portia, how do you feel going through your divorce? Do you feel supported? Portia, her delusional ass, she thinks that she and Simon created a family. No, you did not. Y'all blended families, but y'all ain't create no family now. Just cut that out for the sake of the kids and all of that. Girl, you don't care about your daughter. And he done showed you. Sorry. Like at this juncture, we just don't care. So stop bringing it to us. If you was bringing it to us like, damn, I really fucked up. Like I thought that I was going to get that lady's husband and live the dream that I saw her living. I thought that that was going to be my life. Like, be accountable for your bullshit. But don't sit up in my face crying and carrying on like I'm supposed to be empathetic to what's happening to you now. To the fact he don't want to talk to you. He don't want to talk to your daughter. She's talking about she's realized that he's just a influencer or something like that. She said that at some point in the episode. And it's like, girl, yeah. both of y'all. But you knew that. But he showed you that with how he acted towards Fallon all over social media. But I guess you thought it wouldn't be you. No, not me. I'm different. Girl, delusions. Anyway, Shemia gets her ass up too. I mean, and granted, she should. That is her dearest friend. Portia has not ever done this for you. It's just like at a certain point you have to realize even if you are a great friend, even if you feel like you're a great friend and you feel like, I'm going to continue to be a great friend to my friend, even though it's not reciprocated, like at some point you get tired of that. At least you should. Like, don't be the doormat forever. Don't continue to allow people to cross your boundaries forever. Like, because they'll do it. They'll do it as long as they can do it until you say, hey, I ain't like that you said that. I really don't. But see, I mean, it all in with a good tone and in grace, because this is your friend. But you need to have the conversation. You just be letting that lady just walk all over you. And you don't express when she does something that offends you. That's crazy. You getting up, you hugging on her, loving on her. Fuck Portia. Nah, let me take that back. Because I like Portia, but I just don't like this one that we're seeing. She is not showing up and being her best self. I'm just really, it's just not, you're not being your best self. Drew over there, she also feels this deeply, but she can't get up to console Portia because Portia still got giving her the stiff arm. Kelly, she wants to check the temperature between Drew and Portia. Portia says that she can coexist. Like, honestly, she's tired. Like, let's just move forward. We have mutual friends. We're going to run into each other. I ain't got time to always be on rah every time I see you. So like we can be good. Kelly and her daughter, I don't even know. You couldn't have phoned a friend for this conversation. Y'all can't be these kids' friends like too soon. Like the friendship between mother and daughter, that happens later in life. When mom is always going to be mom, but me and my mom didn't become friends until like after college. Like, cause I need her to be my mama, not my friend. I got friends. I need her to be my mama. Okay, so no. I want mommy, not friend. Not friend girl. I mean, now I got mommy friend girl. But like at her age, absolutely not. I don't want to hear about all of this adult stuff that you got going on. That is heavy on a teenager because their mind isn't even fully developed. And so processing all of that is just too much. And you want to film this scene with her talking about articles and stuff that are disparaging. It's just like, what? Why are you even doing this? Phone a friend next time, girl. Phone a friend. The girl says she don't even want to be, I don't want to be like you. No, I don't know about marriage because I don't want to be like you. No offense. See? You set yourself up for stuff like that. Anyway, Drew, she packing up because she got to leave the house while Ralph comes upstairs and has his daddy time with the kids. So she and they're having breakfast, and Ralph comes up there, and she's looking like, oh, I'm not even finished with breakfast. But he right on time. He says it's time. So she and Allison are about to leave, but before she leaves, she stops him, and she's like, you were supposed to call the exterminator. Like the lawyer told me that that's your responsibility, so I won't be taking care of that anymore because she was taking care of it. And he has an issue with that because he's like, what do you take care of? I pay all. They finna get into one of them tit for tat. So she decides, I'm gonna be out. She's learning that she has to respond differently to Ralph because Ralph likes to bait her. Now, whoever got to pay for the exterminator, if the lawyer said it's your responsibility, Ralph, then it's your responsibility. Like, stop making it seem like Drew is broke and like you're the one that's brokey. You. Now we not finna do that. We not finna act what, Ralph? Anyway, moving on. Shemia, she back in the studio with RL. Angela drops by the studio. I think Drew comes in too. Yeah, Drew comes as well, but she's a little late. Drew was late all episode. Girl, get it together. Anyway, I ain't like this shade with Shemia. It left a little I ain't like the taste. Don't be shady. Let's not do that. Okay? Especially when it's unwarranted and we can't even validate that. Now Drew can sing. We know her to do that. She can definitely hit whatever note you hit. Girl, are you Mariah Carey? Are you hitting whistle notes? Calm down now, Shemia girl. Girl. Them Hawks folks asked her to sing one national anthem, and she gonna say Drew can't hit them notes. Girl, yes she can. Yes she can. Are you Brandy? Beyonce? Jasmine Sullivan? Do you sing like those people? Now, it's real nice for yin yang yang around the house, but Shemia, calm down. Calm down. Okay? Don't let it take you get grounded. Get grounded, girl. Anyway, she says she's a people pleaser. She has to be. She's been a people pleaser. She has to stop being a people pleaser because they talked to her about Portia being dismissive to her song. Like, she hasn't really talked to her about it. It definitely hurt her feelings, but she hasn't said anything. Portia said that she didn't. I really didn't know it was you, girl. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want you know voice tones, especially your friends. You done heard your friend sing 50 times. So don't do that. Don't do that. And Shemia, I don't really want to hear this every time you have an interaction with Portia. I don't want to hear, well, I'm not going to say anything this time because we're here for her and she's going through so much. I just don't. But what about your feelings and how you feel? What about the fact that you were offended? Like, you can't, something like this, you can't let it ride. You can't, I'm not going to let anybody dismiss my goals, my dreams, what I got going on. We're not doing that here. And the minute I get a little inkling that you're doing that, I'm going to have to bid you farewell because you're a hater and you're going to continue to be like that. So we're not going to play that game. And Portia's proven to be a hater and been one. If we going to really dive deep. Anyway, we listened to the song that another one of her songs. RL plays another one of the songs. It's a little sissy ballad. The girls like it. You know, we love it. Britt, she has her mother over. I fast forwarded because I don't give a fuck. Portia and Shemia meet up. Once again, she don't want to ruffle Portia's feathers because I guess Princess Portia, we have to keep her calm, cool, and collected. She's going through a divorce. Shemia, she asked about Dennis filming with Drew. You know, Dennis say he agreed to film but then backed out, which was a lie. He absolutely filmed with Drew. Portia's little outfit was real cute. It was real. My titties could never. My titties would have been, they would not have stayed in that little top. Behind the little top, none of that. I commend all the titties that remain in place when they're in tops like that. That's good work. Those are good jeans. A combination of the two. But you girls with the sitting titties, you have it. Listen, this life is grand. Life is grand. You ain't never got to put on no bra. And I wouldn't. Breast tape only. Nipple coverage only. Bra for what? They're already doing what they're supposed to do. I want a breast lift. No, you know, my husband be like, just do some push-ups. Do you think I want to do 50-11 push-ups so my breast will sit? I don't. I'm willing to. I just don't want to. Send me the workouts. Send me the workouts. Anyway, somebody was coming through the door. I had to make sure. Anyway, they talk about Simon. Again, y'all know I don't care about Portia and Simon's situation or none of that. None of that. Kelly, she has the ladies over for a peace brunch. Portia calls. She will not be coming. She doesn't feel well. Kelly shares with the ladies, you know, what's going on with her, the divorce struggles and all of that. He got plenty of back child support that he need to be getting himself caught up on, and he ain't made but one payment and trying to make her life a living hell. So that's what's going on with her. Y'all, because I put side note here. I didn't appreciate the jokes about Angela running hot. Because for one, why you gotta be? Because I could just edit it out. Like I was saying, before I show you guys, this was the reason for the interruption. Anyway, back to the review. So I was saying Angela running hot, the running joke about her running hot, it has to stop. We're women. We're women. And if you are blessed to live as long as she's lived, you'll also be perimenopausal and hot all the time and needing a fan. So what's the joke? There's nothing funny about it. Because not only does it come with that symptom, it comes with a slew of others that are very uncomfortable. It's not funny. We're women. It's not funny. Anyway, I guess we're here for Britt. This is all for Britt. So Britt, she finally arrives. After, you know, I feel like, was she the last to arrive? I feel like, because Drew was late here too. Either way, she finally arrives so we can get this show on the road. She shares how she's been doing since Kenya's event. Woe is me. You know, Kelly, I don't know why she made it a point to say the other ladies have talked to Kenya, and now we want to hear that, you know, I'm giving them an opportunity to hear from you. And she didn't even need that. Hearing that was enough. She was upset. Y'all talked to Kenya before you talked to me, so you have her side. Girl, ain't nobody took nobody's side. We just said we talked to her because we closer to her. We don't know you like that to just be running you down to see how you doing. Your friends did that. Kelly did that. She expected way too much from the mother folks that don't really, and they really don't see it for you now. They really don't see it for you now. But she was upset about that. She'll be all right. Britt says, I've lost my insurance license. And Angela's like, why? What cause? What do you mean what cause? Read the motherfucking room, bitch. She really went in. It was a lot. It was a lot to be in such close proximity to somebody. Do you not think somebody will slap you? Yelling in their face like that? You might come up on somebody unhinged, Britt. You might not want to do that no more. Because Angela was like, whoa. But what if the person was like, whoa. I'm always promoting some type of knockdown, drag out. Because sometimes people need to be, you know, reminded like a child. Like, you know. Anyway. They make Angela and what's the girl? And Britt switch seats because it's getting heated. They're starting to yell and all of that and go back and forth because it's obvious you lying about something because you ain't about to lose your license over this. You didn't lose your license over this. So what caused, what are you talking about? You need to explain it further. And so when they do switch seats, Shemia re-asked the question. Let me ask. So how did you come to lose your license? Then she backs it up and she didn't lose it. Now she's under investigation. And Angela's like, oh, okay, that's what I thought. What you say? Then they gonna pipe it up some more. Something is wrong with Britt eating. Like, mentally, I think. Yeah, we don't feel bad. We don't feel bad about anything that's going down over there with you. We don't feel bad. I think that's where they end. Shemia, you know, she ends everything, brings it all home with some kind words, and they get up and do the electric slide, and it's, you know, happy times. Until next time. They gave us that extra few minutes, so they didn't even give us a full preview, or at least my DVR didn't record the full preview for next week. So I don't even know what's going down. I feel like Phaedra's coming back shortly. Is she coming back next week? I don't know. But listen, come on in here, girl, because we need something to do. I hope we not dragging Kenya and Britt Edie. I hope we're not dragging that any further. Hopefully we've really did the Portia, Dennis, Drew saga. Hopefully that's over. And we can get some new stuff brewing. Anyway, that's it. I'm sorry for all of the interruptions. You know, these things happen. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.